Isak, what a finish, Louis. You know, that's why we spent the money that we did. It was just such a instinctive and just clinical finish. You know, he found that, you know, tiny gap in the inside post, but it was just, you know, one touch, one finish.
Yeah. And it all came from Chiesa's pressing as well.
Yeah.
You know, there was a moment in the first half where Chiesa chased down the entire back line. It's reminded me of Robertson against City, just sprinting at every single player until the ball is booted away by the goalkeeper. And he did it again, and you know, that's probably Chiesa's best attribute, his energy off the ball. He just sprints at the defenders and forces them into mistakes, and that's exactly what we were looking for, a mistake. And like you said, clinical from Isak. You know, I didn't think for a second he would miss that, because that is what he is so good at. And even his celebration, that man there is nothing this man can do without looking suave, without looking cool. He's such a great signing for these sorts of moments, and you know, first of many.
Yeah, I'm just so glad that he's got off the mark. You know, for any striker that comes into a club, you know, he's a record signing. You know, it's so important they get that first goal just to settle them in, because, you know, the longer it goes on where you don't score, then it can become an issue. But I don't think there was any doubt that Isak was going to get off to a quick start when it comes to goal scoring. And we've got Ekatiko who's in the goals as well.